All right, Marty Coleman here, and we're looking at the Midwinters J24s, and this is the second day, Saturday, delayed till 1 o'clock, and this will be race number 4. So let's look at the finishing details for race number 4. I got Robbie. Rossi did not run his Velocitech, so we don't have that for today. We got it again for Sunday, but not for Saturday. We got Malcolm with Tim on, and then Habanero, and Honey Badger with Travis, and Bangor with Tony Parker, and Mental Floss with Aiden, and Longshot with Paulson. So Robbie had a really good race here, so let's take a look at that. Here's the results, speed results. You can pause and go through that. He 5.22 up the first beat, was second fastest boat. Habanero was at a 5.27 and a 2.5 and a 2.4. So Habanero looked like they had a fast race. See how they do up this first beat. We were a little bit slow on Bangor at 5.05. One of the slowest, 2.48. A little bit less distance sailed, so in that little pinch mode there. So we'll take a look at that. All right, let's bring this up, and here we go. Back up. Looks like we're going to start at 13:05. Let me back it up here so we can just get the last little minute here. So yesterday was left pressure. Today, current's going to be a little less, so not as affected on the left side. It was coming downwind on the left a little harder yesterday, but today, not really a big deal. Today turned out to be more of a pressure kind of day. Hopefully, we'll see that here a little bit, where it's not as big angle changes as we saw yesterday. But again, long-term trend is to pull it to the right. But we'll see kind of how that all pans out here today. So we got 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. So I don't know how these guys got where they were, but they sure do look over to me. Based on what I could tell where the line is. So, but look at most of us are pretty far behind the line here, and we'll just kind of play this out here a little bit. A little lefty, I think, here at the start too, which you can see made a longer distance to get to the starting line. And that's something we talked about, is how the jib trimmer and the helmsman have to be executing time and distance to the box, and just getting a sense of what that is, and the tacticians managing the boats around, and like if there is a left shift, they got to go a little bit earlier, slowing down the routine or speeding it up. If it has gone left, you speed it up because it's going to take longer to get to the line, or slow it down. But we're in bad air here, just looking for an opportunity to get out. Let's see, like I said, I don't have Rossi today. But what do we see right here? A little, not really. I mean, pretty square upwind, little bit of a right trend up here, just a little righty coming out up here. So we'll see how that all pans out here. Speed things up now a little bit. Tim and Malcolm, those guys got a good start here. Habanero just sending it to the right corner. Again, remember, Angel, Robbie Brown does really well this race, so that's the one we're kind of watching up in the first beat here. Honey Badger looks like they're coming back across at a good angle here. Habanero looks like I had a duck here, tack, kind of just a little bit of lane management there. Really costly in these boats to tack it in light air. I mean, we're only doing 4.5.2, 5.3. 5.3, 5.2 is kind of the the average speed up the leg here. So we get totally hammered here, which was a bit a shame for us, because we really wanted to kind of keep going a little bit right here. Let's see how we come back. Not in bad shape. Almost back in the ball game here. Decide to lead the pack back here. Let's see how that works out for us. Top fleet management's always difficult. I probably should have gone a little farther. If I remember, we're pretty slow coming back across here. Let's slow this down now. So you can see this top lefty here too, getting pulled in. Remember, the boats are coming across, they're bending the wind too, so that really helps that last little bit coming across. Downwind's really not much, you know. See what the gate management is here. Habanero having a nice race. See how this next upwind leg looks. But see how once you get out here, trying to get back out of the left was a little lower angle than coming out over here. We saw this, even though on this day it looked good over here, but when they came back, had a really hard time getting out of the left. My comment for the whole day was just guys had a hard time getting out, unlike Friday, which the breeze was able to pull you back through. It was very hard to get out of the left today. I wonder who this was. Who's that? Mental going all the way out. Look, they had a pretty good lane coming back. It'll be interesting to see how those guys end up here. They're pretty far. Well, they're not far. They're right next to us. Let's see how that all pans out. Speed this back up again. Talked about in the days where, you know, just let's see how they do here. Yeah, still having a hard time getting, just not quite getting out of the left. Had to be a little more aggressive to get out to the ley line on the starboard side. A little more pressure over here, worked well downwind, not so much upwind. Bam, bam. Okay. There it is, race number 4. Put this over here, and I think I can do the results too, which is always a good way of doing it. There you go.